Welcome to Mythical More. Join us as we look at pictures of pizzas and decide if we would eat them.
But first, we're going to give away a gift card for $100 to the Mythical store because Christina wore that GMM merch out in the wild. Sometimes we find you.
Yeah.
Sometimes we find you if you use hashtag Merchicality. And then we're going to give you some money so you can get some more and keep repping it out there. Is that Hawaii?
It's a beautiful bush.
Took out in the wild to a literal place, huh?
Yeah. There's snow out there.
There's snow up there. What is that? Where is that?
That could be Hawaii.
How old
One
is
of 'em.
Lando now?
Just turned 15.
Okay, so he
Right in the thick of it.
was
of
the
the
same
panel.
age as Brayden.
Yep.
But the last time I saw Lando, he was huge, very tall.
He grew a lot.
Yeah.
It did not look like our panel.
That 14 to 15, like 14 becoming 15, he just shot up there.
But I would imagine...
He's not taller than me yet, but
he's pretty tall. Like, if he was
Lincoln
next
is
to
taller than
Brayden...
me. Lincoln is taller than me.
There's got to be a bunch of 15-year-old boys who are on that cusp where half of them are waiting and half of them are...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
Waiting and
think that
wondering.
the cusp is kind of like for a boy, 14, like late 13, 14, 15. Yeah, so like
Do Lando's friends look scattered?
Yes.
Scattered?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But by 15 mostly everybody's turned a corner.
Into what they're going to be.
Yeah, it's a big corner though. You're turning it, I think, all across 15 until 16.
Shepard did it during the pandemic. Basically, he went upstairs into his room and he came back down a man.
Right, 2 years later.
Metamorphosis.
Yeah. I mean, he got.
It's weird.
He
It's
literally
wild.
grew 1 foot in
Foot?
in like 14 months.
He's
A
16? 17? 16?
He's 16.
That's crazy.
Lando,
Is he doing his license certification?
very, very slowly. Lando probably grew that much that quickly too. You may not know that.
Yeah.
If you don't mark it on a door frame
I wish we
somewhere.
would have done that, but it's too late.
We did that in the kitchen, and I was like, holy moly, I cannot believe how quickly he grew.
Yeah. That's the thing you need to do. if
Thank God none of them are catching up with me for their own sake.
Okay, pizza.
you're- Yeah.
You like it. We all like it. But there's some pizza you might not eat. I don't know. That's
I
what
don't
we're
know.
going to find out.
I ate a lot of different pizzas.
I don't think he's going to turn down any of
I
these.
don't think so either. But what you're saying, pizza yay or pizza nay, I believe. I'm going to
thought
show
it was
you.
Pete's ya or Pete's nah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that sounds better.
Pizza?
Pizza.
Pete's ya or
Pizza.
Pete's nah.
Okay.
These are from Reddit and elsewhere, starting with this one.
Well, this is, speaking
doesn't-
of Hawaii,
That doesn't look good.
we've got
It's
ham
homemade.
and pineapple, and we've got feta on top.
It is feta, yes.
That's
I'd try it.
atypical, right?
I'd try it.
Feta on a Hawaiian?
Feta on Hawaiian, yeah. That's not.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
I don't hate feta, I don't think.
There's
Is that-
also caramelized onions.
Yeah,
on
caramelized
this.
onions, and it looks like
like that.
it's a homemade dough.
Yeah, it's oblong in shape and
It's put on the cutting board. You shouldn't use those plastic cutting boards.
do I like feta? I know I don't like goat cheese.
Feta's way more mild than goat
Okay,
cheese.
I can do feta, but it looks like blue cheese crumbles, and I hate that.
Well, you could probably just turn it upside down and it'll all fall off.
Slough it off. It's not.
I'm gonna eat this.
overcooked. I'm gonna eat.
I'm eating it pizza.
pizza.
It is from user Mount1100 on the pizza subreddit, and it is the most upvoted post over there. People said, I would absolutely destroy that. Looks beautiful and probably tastes divine.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything
There's
wrong
nothing
with this.
wrong with it, actually. I mean, it's not pretty, but it looks tasty.
Does anyone here do the thing where like you make your own pizza dough and make your pizzas and have like one of those little pizza ovens, like little tabletop pizza
I have a
ovens?
pizza stone.
Because they make, like they're making these like
We have a pizza stone.
pizza ovens that you can like.
Yeah.
You might need a place outside.
They're
for it, but
outside,
they're like
right?
they're not that big and they're not that expensive. Anybody
I've had
doing
somebody
this?
swear by it.
Yeah, well, Shepard's
Because
been
you
telling me.
you can make your own, and then you have the pizza party, and each person makes their own, and very quickly it comes in and out, and it's a pizza party vibe.
Well, that's the thing. Shepard's at Shepard's girlfriend's house, they have one of these, and he's really making me feel inadequate because we don't have one.
He uses it over there.
He's like, Dad, we need to do this pizza thing, because what we did for a while. You remember the Weber grill attachment that I had? I had an old charcoal Weber grill for many years out here. That was my only grill, and there was this attachment you could put in the middle that made it into like 1,000-degree pizza.
It was like a priest collar for a grill.
And you would put big chunks of wood in the back, and it was wood fire pizza, and it got super hot. You'd have to keep.
I can do
turning
that
it.
with the green egg.
Well, you should do that. But the thing I
I've done
never
it.
did is I never made my own dough, and that seems to be the final frontier.
It's too far.
Yeah, we've made our own dough, but we've also gotten it from like tomato pie or
You can get raw dough from tomato pie.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Which it's like if you like pizza from a place and they sell dough, it's gonna taste better if you
haven't
get the
thought
dough
about
from
this.
there.
Huh.
Yeah.
And
Show
so it's
us
like
another.
the real dough. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Real dough.
Okay, how about this one?
Oh, now this is pretty.
We have burrata in pepperoni cups.
Ricotta.
Ricotta.
I love ricotta. I love burrata. What's the green stuff, I wonder?
The
The
green
whiter the-
herb is not specified in
The
the
whiter
post.
the cheese, the more you like it.
I
Cottage is the whitest cheese.
I'm in love with this because you can just pluck one off.
It looks like
eat it.
basil. It looks like thin shredded basil.
When you talk like that, that gives me PTSD from that time that we got pizza with friends. And then we left half of the pizza in the box. And I, of course, was thinking, well, when I get hungry again, I'm going to eat more of that pizza. And when I went back to it, you had eaten the toppings off of half of the pizza.
Well,
I don't like hearing you talk about just taking the things off of. If you take a slice, you have a slice, you have dominion over that slice. But you do not have dominion over the whole pie, my friend.
I thought it was that kind of party.
You thought it was the kind of party where you could just detop a pizza?
I mean, there was still some left, right?
Yeah, I was gonna eat it.
I mean,
And then you're like, well, you could eat the dough. You didn't just say the toppings. You like grabbed cheese. You handful cheese into your mouth.
it might have been 1 a.m. though. By that point,
It was the next day. That's why I was getting ready to enjoy
yeah, it was the next day.
That's all. It's the next.
Nobody
day.
wants this.
It
It's the
doesn't
next
count.
day.
The calorie count starts over at 12 a.m. 12. Yeah, 12.
I'm
a.m.
sorry, man. I'm sorry.
That's all I'm looking for is an apology. I would eat this
This
pizza.
is so good. Smash.
How about this one?
So we got 2 types of cheeses.
Well, this is a half and half.
Do you know what it is though?
This is a lover's pizza.
What? What do you mean by that?
I mean that you and your lover don't agree on all flavors, and so you only want to make one pizza.
So cheddar and steak and green peppers.
This is like 2 ways to serve the thing that this is an homage
So this
to.
is a Philly cheese
There you
pizza,
go.
and we've
Yeah.
got the traditional provolone on the right, and then we've got cheese whiz on the left.
Or American, maybe?
Something
cheddar.
Like that.
But
But everything else is the same?
I wholeheartedly
Yeah.
endorse this.
That's cool. Especially if you cut it the other way so you can get both. Smash. I'm just going to smash. Smash and pass. Let's go back to that.
smash.
Smash. We're going to smash it.
Okay. Next.
It's a thick daddy.
Ooh, this needs some description.
It
is
needs some sauce.
gravy, mashed potatoes, and dough from scratch, pulled and shredded turkey meat topped with parsley, salt, and pepper with a garlic parmesan crust.
So it's a Thanksgiving pizza.
Pulled turkey, so it's like a leftover.
I think it's a Thanksgiving pizza.
Pass. I'm a ham man. If it was chicken, maybe.
I certainly would take a bite of this. I don't know. I know that it's not as good as regular pizza. But, I mean, you got the bread, you got the potatoes, you got the gravy, and you got the turkey. You need some cranberry in there somewhere to really, really set this off. That's the missing ingredient. But I'd eat it, smash.
Next.
Weird. So those are
This is a Big Mac pizza.
those are buns?
Yes, this is a cheeseburger pizza. This is
Yeah,
a
but-
restaurant pizza from
But you don't-
Crave It in New York.
You don't need
But
the
why are you
buns.
putting buns on top?
You have a crust. You don't need buns.
Okay, I think I've met my match. I'm passing.
It also has fried eggs on the burgers as well.
Are those whole
And
burgers that
bacon.
you just take off and eat?
Yeah.
They have bottoms too?
Oh, I don't know about the bottoms.
Well, maybe in a group. This. Could
Oh,
be
there's
good.
no bottoms.
I'm passing on this crap.
You can't if you can't take
Too much
the
bread.
buns off and eat them separately. I don't want buns on top of
Crust.
I guess it makes kind of a sandwich.
Pizza crust is so good, and it just the stark contrast in how bad a bun is to a pizza crust when you're eating them
They shouldn't
together.
be mixed. They shouldn't be mixed.
It's like making a sandwich with like something really good on the bottom and something bad on the top. But a pizza.
We're gonna pass on this one. We're gonna let somebody else eat it.
What about this nicely colored
Ugh.
specimen?
Eggplant?
Truffle pesto base, sliced garlic mozzarella, chilies, mixed wild mushroom, and smoked burrata. All that description sounds
Yeah. If you told me
great.
that and then you gave me a blindfold,
Okay. The truffle, the blackness is concerning, but I believe it's the truffle.
but also those cross sections on top, that's a whole slice of black truffle.
That is huge.
That's a
truffle
lot
pieces.
of truffle. That's a lot of truffle.
That's some trouble. Mm-hmm. Truffle trouble. Too much. Pass.
I'd take a bite. I'd take a bite.
And then after that bite, you'd be like,
Who's had good pizza lately around these parts? Like, where's the best pizza in LA right now?
Della Nonna?
Pisano? That's very good.
We've been doing town pizza, which is pretty good.
But it's
Okay.
not, that's not even a pizza place. They
What?
have pizza.
Yes, it is.
Well, I mean, they're not a pizza parlor. Town?
Parlor.
Yeah, town pizza. I believe the full name is Town Pizza.
Oh, they're not. Okay, I'm
So-
thinking of a different town.
Wait, there's a newer place. Hold on, I gotta look. But while I'm
I'm
looking,
getting hungry though.
I do like that Prince Street. You know, I know it's different, the Sicilian style that's like the square and it's a little bit thicker.
yeah,
That's good pizza.
like a Detroit-ish
Roman?
situation.
Sicilian, you know, it's like,
Oh.
it's thicker. It's a different thing. It's like you have to be in the mood for it. You have to know you're getting that type of pizza. You don't, if you think you're getting like New York style, you'll be disappointed. But it's a good slice. It's like somewhere in between Chicago and New York.
It sounds good.
Prince Street, we had it in, it's originally from New York. Like Prince Street is known for its Sicilian, and then they have at least one location out here now.
When you say New York pizza, I always think about that food tour we did, and we got Artichoke pizza.
in Greenwich Village. Me and Shepard talked about that artichoke pizza this weekend while we
my
were hiking.
kids always talk about that pizza.
Because I don't know how it came up, but he was like,
They loved it for some
"We
reason.
got to get that. We got to go back to that place in Greenwich Village and get the artichoke pizza."
You know,
mean, we
Selene
created a core
reminded
memory.
me, Town closed. Town Pizza closed.
Yeah, you did not patronize it enough.
Well, no, I can't remember the name of the new pizza place. Although, have you had Hail Mary? That's good.
I've heard about it.
That's
it's good.
really good. I
What's
gotta
good about
text
it?
Cassie I gotta text Cassie.
Hail Mary full of cheese.
Well, speaking of Hail Mary, here's the next pizza.
I mean, that's very artistic, but it's, I mean, I don't want to eat Jesus on the cross. I mean, good gosh.
Yeah.
That doesn't really make me hungry.
No, yeah. That would be...
That is very artistic.
Yeah,
Pass.
I don't think I'm going to eat this. I don't think I can. I don't think I can bring it myself.
Pass.
Okay, now we get into a different style situation here.
Whoa, that's tall. That right
Smash.
there. No, pass. Too much.
Take a bite of
It
it?
doesn't come together.
You don't like Chicago-style pizza?
That is more than Chicago style. It's just
No,
glomming
it's
cheese.
Chicago deep dish pizza,
It's
homemade.
just a pizza pie, man. It's a pizza pie. It's a different food group. I do not consider them the same food group.
I thought that was more extreme. It's too heavy for me. I'd pass.
What if you take a bite of it, though?
That's not what we're asking. Yeah, you can't. We're not asking would you take a bite. We're asking would you smash it.
If that was the only
Eat
thing
at least a whole slice.
If that was the only thing being served, you'd be like, I'm going to wait until later. And
No, I would.
yeah.
But I mean,
I've seen you tear up a Chicago-style
But
pizza.
there's other options.
Oh, this is a buffet?
Yeah, it's a buffet. Everything that we're being presented with.
Okay, well, I'm going to smash that.
Less Sorted. That's the name of the place that I meant to say.
Less sorted.
Less Sorted.
Sorted?
Yeah. That's good. And they also make a giant cookie
Oh, for your
that you
birthday.
have to have.
Okay.
How about this one?
This is hard to figure out what's going on.
Well, that's an arm.
Just a flatbread? It's more. What's the green?
Green
Pesto?
hot sauce pizza. Dough is a very basic one we made with instant yeast. Hot sauce was homemade using a mix of green peppers of varying heat. Topped it with Grana Padano cheese and low moisture mozzarella, baked in a carbon steel pizza pan in a convection oven.
I think this would actually be really good. It's more of a flatbread because it doesn't have that tomato sauce. I mean, I know that's not really the distinction. It's almost like a quesadilla without a top. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's very far afield.
But just as a cheesy bread with hot sauce, sign me up. Smash. I'll see you. I'll be over there soon.
I would lightly smash it.
Okay, we have to get through these two at least.
What? That is a lobster claw. Oh no, it's crab claw.
It's a lobster pizza.
It's lobster.
For those seeking indulgence, the lobster pizza is a true gem. Succulent lobster meat paired with a delicate white sauce creates a luxurious combination that elevates pizza to a new level.
Smash.
I would smash that. I like seafood pizzas. A
And
good old
finally-
shrimp pizza.
This one.
Oh!
Is that a chicken?
It
My first pizza in the Uni 3 oven.
Yeah, well, we're not. I mean,
I'm sorry.
is this user error?
I mean, when your pizza looks like a raw chicken piece, like a thigh and a leg.
I don't
But
know.
Rhett,
it could
you
have
would-
a calzone
you would-
quality.
You
to
would
it.
still eat this, right?
Could have a calzone quality. Smash.
Yes.
Smash.
Yeah.
I bite right into that raw,
Oh my
the raw
gosh.
part.
Oh. 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 Get your tickets to Survive the Mythical Kitchen now to see which chef will walk away with the ultimate prize on Thursday, April 3rd. MythicalKitchenLive.com.